pipes is a way through which you can add many small utilities, many small logics into your template, and this is really efficient way through which you can perform and data manipulation, or you can process the data received, and you can also control how you want to show the markup content in your HTML file. So what exactly is Angular pipe? So Angular pipes are the way to transform the data in the template before it is displayed to the user. Pipe takes a data as input and performs a transformation and outputs the transformed data to the template. Pipes are used to format, for filtering purpose, for sorting a data. So these are the use cases of the pipes for which you can use it. Pipes are typically represented by the vertical line symbol in Angular template, and they are kind of a chained, and which tells that it can be chained to perform multiple transformation. Also, you can put multiple pipes there, and the execution will happen from the left to right. So this transformation, it performs the transformation of the same data, and the transformation it did in the previous step, it pass it as input to the next pipe. For example, you might use a pipe to format a date and then chain another pipe to sort the formatted date. So that you can do with a multiple pipe. Angular comes with some by default built-in pipes such as the date pipe, lowercase, uppercase, converting decimal values, converting to a different currency from one type to another. Those pipes are built into a pipe in Angular, and to know more about what are the pipes which are supported, you can go to Angular documentation and find more information. So this is one example. You can see the date, and date is a default built-in pipe of Angular, and the format in which I want to show date, I have passed that as a short date, and it would it would format the date into it. So these are the default pipes which are built in Angular. So date pipe, uppercase pipe, lowercase, these are the pipes that you can use in your template. Date pipe, if you want to know more about what are the supported things, so you can pass the format, the time zone, in which time zone you want to transform your date value, those things you can pass. You can also do an formatting. So these are the options like the short, medium, long, and this is how it will look like. They have given this information how you can process the date value. Similarly, if you want to know more about the uppercase, lowercase, and the percentage decimal currency pipe, you can go to Angular documentation, and on the document page you will learn more about what are the supported options and how you can customize it. But here in this example, I want to create a new pipe, a pipe of my own, and I want to define the functionality. I want to define my own logic, how I want to transform the data in my template. So my use case is I have a long text and I want to truncate that text, and to that truncation logic I want to pass what is the exact number of character that I want to truncate. So for this truncation, for this trimming purpose, I will create a pipe and I would define a logic how I can truncate, trim only a specific character that are passed in my template. So let's create a new folder, namely core, and I'm following a good practice of keeping things organized, and inside that core I will create a new pipe. Let's make it a truncate, and I have a truncate pipe created there. Now I want to add a logic, and whenever you create a pipe, you can see that transform is a method which every pipe need to have. Inside that transform method we have a logic to process the input it has received to transform the data basically. So this is my logic for truncating. I have two inputs, value and the limit. If the length of value is greater than the limit, then I will append 3 ellipses, else I would just return a value. So basically, if a character is exceeding a limit, then I will trim that character and would append the 3 ellipses there. Now, since I have created this pipe, I need to import this in my module. So for that, I will go to an app module, and I will simply add that in the declaration. So truncate pipe. And now I will use this truncate pipe in my HTML. So if I go to HTML, when you declare a pipe into your module, you also need to provide that pipe so that it will be available for the components of that module to use. So in the providers array, you have to make an entry for the truncate pipe. So after that, you're good to use that pipe. So I have a very simple use case here. I will show one string, one sentence, and I want to truncate that. And how much character max I want to allow, that I will pass to this pipe. So let me create a simple row, simple division using the Bootstrap classes. If you don't know about the Bootstrap, I recommend you watching this video in which I have explained how you can set up the Bootstrap and the material in your Angular application. So I will create a column of the 6, and then card. Inside a card, I will just want to show a simple message, and that message I want to, I have created a text variable, simple text variable. I have assigned a sentence to it, and this sentence I want to truncate, I want to trim on the go. So this is where I have referred my pipe. So truncate is my pipe and I passed 10. 10 basically represent 10 is the maximum amount of character, maximum count of character that I want. If the text is exceeding the 10 characters, then I want to trim it. I want to show a small tooltip which will be visible on the mouse over event. So let's go to the browser and see how it's looking. So you can see that it has trimmed up to a 10 character and added an ellipsis, which was our logic which we wrote in our pipes transform method. And if I change this value to something different, I can see that it would change the number of characters that it will show. And if my mouse is on it, I can see the tooltip of the full character. So yeah, this was a simple example of how you can create a custom pipe and define and custom transformation logic. You can extend it to any specific need that you want. Let me tell you, pipes are really important. I use them a lot in my applications where I have complex needs, usually for the truncating, for formatting a data, or like sometimes we have a need, we need to put a filters which are decided by our business logic. So all those things, you don't want to repeat the code again and again in the component, so there it is really good idea to use a pipe. Also, I like to keep the pipes in the core so that they will look all the things which are necessary, which are common for entire applications, or a basic of essential things you will find there, and provide it to the component. Thank you for watching, and I hope this may help you.